Hello, Bill Molyneux here with another Ligonier video. I had to take a little bit of a nap and the sun hasn't set. We had some rain, so I thought I would see about doing a little bit more video work. I don't know, I had some issues with my audio earlier. One of the most impressive things of Fort Ligonier is the amount of artillery and siege artillery. So I know that anyone watching these videos has been to a battlefield and seen cannons and, you know, Gettysburg and so forth, but Fort Ligonier has unique artillery pieces that are siege guns, howitzers and the like, which is quite impressive. This is how the gun batteries would be in position with gabions for protection. Down below you can see Route 30. We're going to pause the video, go down and look at some more artillery pieces. Well, we all know that Fort Ligonier is in western Pennsylvania, not too far from Pittsburgh. And this fort was attacked by the French in October. And the neat thing about me doing these videos is I got friends all over the world, in Australia, and Jim O'Neill in Scotland once again. I mentioned him earlier. They'll never probably get to here. So we got a little swivel gun. Swivel guns are cool. It's beautiful here. The rain cooled it off a little bit. Another impressive historic piece. This actually would raise a gun barrel off a carriage. I believe it's called a gin, and yes, it's called a gin. Coming down here to these guns, there's some mortars. Now when I'm fighting here at Ligonier Days for the reenactments, I'm usually French Milice or Regiment de Lorraine, and we charge this fort, and we only fight really in this area here. So I never really go visit much of the rest of the fort because I'm in the French camp. When the French attacked this fort, their idea was to try to disrupt where the pack mules and the animals and all, to try to delay or stop the march from this fort to the French fort, Fort Duquesne in Pittsburgh. They really had no chance to take this fort. It's on a high hill, and if you go on the internet, you can look up Fort Ligonier. Now the archaeology work on this is incredible, and I was very fortunate to actually meet the archaeologists that did work on this fort, and also at Fort Halifax, Dr. Jonathan Burns, and he gave a very good lecture on archaeology, and I also must say a phenomenally nice person. I was really amazed of how cordial, and he's just really a nice professor and archaeologist, and he did a lot of work here to uncover the history of Fort Ligonier. Let's go down below and take a look at the fort coming up as if we were French. So the fort is actually closed right now. I'm one of several French soldiers garrisoning the fort for the weekend. or this is really going to become Fort Duquesne. So looking up, you can see how impressive these works were. You had to go through several layers to even take this fort. Now we're going to walk over here, and I apologize I don't have a gimbal. I really don't do a lot of historical outside videos. I'm more of the miniature board wargamer YouTube person. And once again, Chris of VA Travels, phenomenal videos. So these are all the different carts and wagons used. And every historic site has its special niche. Fort Ticonderoga, Fort Augusta, Fort Frederick, and Fort Ligonier. They are all special. Fort Pitt. Fort Ligonier stands out for all these artillery pieces and transportation artillery train stuff. It's really just overwhelming of the amount they have. And a side note, quite often I'm camped in one of those buildings. Let's go take a look at these guns. So here we have more artillery. It's a howitzer, of course. It lobs a shell, does not use its straight trajectory. This is how a gun piece in this time period, including the Napoleonic Wars, you notice that they don't have a limber in the sense of a limber like in the Civil War, caisson and a limber. And over here is how they would transport the mortars. Oh. Now this video, we're at 7 minutes. I did like a 20-minute video and lost all the audio. I don't know if I went over time for my memory. So I'm going to do another video after this one with audio, again with the interior buildings in the next day or so, I hope. So I'm going to sign off now, and like always, stay safe, be kind, and be courteous. And you know, it doesn't cost anything to be kind. I saw that sign today at Mr. Ed's Elephant Land. Kindness is free. Hey, thank you. Stay safe.